What's up, YouTube? I've honestly been waiting to say that for a long ass time. This is my very first video, and I didn't want it to be perfect. I just want it to be real. So, today I'm going to walk you through exactly how I helped my client, Sofia, lose body fat and build muscle under 180 days. That's 6 months, guys. Tons of information in this video, no fluff, no bullshit, just what actually works. This is something you can apply into your own life. So stay until the end of this video. There's a lot of great information that I've learned through my 10 years of experience. So let's get into it. Let's not waste any more time because this shit is good. Let's go. Honestly, I'm so happy you got to this part of the video because I'm very excited to show you this whole shredding method that I used for myself and for my clients to transform their lives. So stay tuned until the end because there's a lot of good shit here, guys. Just get ready for this. The shredding method: lose at least 10% of your body weight, pack on lean muscle, and learn how to keep it forever in 180 days or less. That's 6 months or less without gaining the weight back, without spending more than 4 hours a week in the gym or giving up your favorite foods. So that's a good part. Like, you don't want to miss on family dinners, going out with your girl, with your man, you know what I'm saying? Or even like, a business meeting. Like, you don't want to miss on it, right? You want to show that you can eat whatever you want and still stay fit as fuck. So my name is Kai, and I'm going to show you exactly how I helped real entrepreneurs achieve full-blown physique transformation using a proven sustainable system built specifically for busy people. So if you're busy as fuck, this is for you. And this is my client, Dor. Dor showed a crazy transformation. He came to me with 171 pounds, and this guy had a fucked up shoulder. He went through surgery, he got it fixed. We had, because he's from the same city, I'm from Toronto, by the way, he was able to see me in person, and I was able to give him like some tweaks because after his shoulder surgery, it was really hard for him to train the upper body. But look at this guy; he put a crazy transformation. That's pretty insane. And he lost 17.6 pounds in less than 100 days. I give you guys 180 days to show me something. So I can guarantee that you're gonna see something in 180 days. This guy did it in 93 days. Okay, so he stayed with me. The full process was like 8 months, and then he had to do another surgery on the other shoulder, which was already planned even before he met me. But hopefully, he's gonna be back to pull another crazy transformation. So Dora achieved a brand new ripped look he had never had before, all while maintaining his lifestyle as an entrepreneur. So he was able to work, training 4 times a week, doing cardio, nothing crazy. He still had some time in the gym, so he would do like another 20-minute cardio in the gym. What changed? Visible muscle definition for the first time, as you can see here. Daily compliments from friends, family, coworkers. And this is so fucking real because he will like send me messages on the app, like saying, "Oh, I got crazy compliments from coworkers." Like his wife was like literally like loving it. Coworkers were asking like, "How did he do it?" This is really great to hear from people around us, and that's the main reason I do this, to change people's lives. um, Sustainable results built to last forever, completed in under 100 days. That's insane. Sometimes I'm like, did I do this? Like, this guy just followed a simple fucking method. And look at this guy, like freaking ripped, and he looks great. He looks great. Like, there's no way you're gonna see like that's too much muscle. No, this is like decent body weight, and he packed a tons of muscle mass. That's insane. So let's go to the next slide. Is the shredding method for you? Guys, pay attention to this because this is very important. uh, this might not even be for you, so make sure you're going to be able to apply a lot of the information here towards your daily life, your routine, but maybe this is not for you. So you want lasting fat loss. If you want lasting fat loss, this is for you. Looking to lose 25 to 40 pounds of fat you won't gain back while building a frame of muscle you keep forever. You need a simple blueprint. This is very simple. That's why I'm teaching you and showing you how I perform this with my clients. Sick of feeling lost and need a proven system that fits your lifestyle. Make your life better, not worse. That's insane. You've tried everything. It's insane because, guys, a lot of people they're overcomplicating everything, like things that you hear on TikTok, Instagram. There's a lot of misleading information, and people are like, what you're like supposed to achieve in 6 8 months, it's taking years for you to achieve, and people are not consistent because of that. And this is why I'm like bringing this to the world, like so people can see and get something, like something from this, so they can apply and actually be successful. So you've tried everything. You've always dreamed of being muscular. Who doesn't? Like muscular, I'm not talking about a bodybuilder. Fuck bodybuilders. I've been a bodybuilder. I don't even want to look like a bodybuilder anymore. I just want to be happy with myself. I want to look myself in the mirror and feel like healthy, feel happy. Like I wasn't healthy being a bodybuilder. So if you're a bodybuilder and you're healthy, great for you. Let me know here in the comments. If you don't like the content, just like go see something else because this is not for you. You've always dreamed of being muscular with a solid set of abs, but still don't have the physique you want. So this is for you. Okay, let's go to the next slide. This is not for you if you want the traditional way. So probably something you're doing right now at this moment. If you want to keep trying bulk, cut cycles, keto diet, or extremely fasting instead of a new system. Next one, you're chasing a quick fix. If you want a shortcut rather than a proven system that keeps you in shape for life, okay, this is not for you. Let me move myself to the other side here. If you won't commit 4 hours a week, so if you're not willing to commit or to allocate yourself to the gym 4 hours a week, this is not for you because you need to build muscle. So you need at least 4 hours of your week. Okay, it's not 4 hours of your day, 4 hours of your week. Okay, 7 days, 24 hours each day. You need 4 hours a week. Okay, to commit to this. You don't believe yourself. You don't believe in yourself. So that's a huge factor. So if you don't believe in yourself, I'm sorry, this is not for you. You need to want this more than I want it for you. So you need to like work for it, right? Not just try, you need to fucking work, because if you work, the results are guaranteed. Okay, there was never a time that it didn't work for those who was actually applying the work that I give them. So all right, so let's go to the next slide. uh if you want the ultimate version of yourself, right, stay tuned. The truth about getting ripped: you can absolutely get ripped without giving up your favorite foods or spending countless hours in the gym and keep your results forever. You already know this because I briefly explained how this works, right? So most entrepreneurs fail because they fundamentally don't understand how to eat proper nutrition, train efficiently, or adopt a mindset that makes fitness a lifestyle rather than a quick fix. The result: years of avoidable mistakes and zero lasting progress. There's no such as I'm too busy or that won't work for me. The shredding method is exactly for those of you, you know, uh, that gives you the shredder method gives you every resource to enhance your life without affecting your productivity. What you learn in this breakdown: navigate the roadblocks, how to avoid the common mistakes most entrepreneurs spend years making. I just talked about this, guys. Like, people, like, what I'm gonna show you, like, it takes years for people to do this because they're so fucking stubborn, and their their ego is like way too far up their asses, and they don't ask for help. So this is for you. And I'm gonna show you the client blueprint, how Sofia dropped 22 pounds and got so ripped she was getting daily compliments. This woman was working 12 to 15 hours a day, like insane amount of hours. And do you even know like how hard it is for like any women out there, like how hard it is to put on abs? Stay tuned because you're gonna see that transformation in a second. Lose 10% in 180 days. 10% of body fat in 180 days. The exact framework to hit your weight loss target on a clear timeline. Keep your lifestyle. This is the part that makes everyone happy, because do it all without giving up favorite foods or spending more than 4 hours a week in the gym. So let's go to the next slide. For those who, don't know me, I came from Brazil. English is my second language. If I fuck up here, you already know. Like, I was able to learn a new language since I was 18. So that was like 14 years ago. Um, I was able to change from the left physique, which was already in Canada. I was already about 19, 20 years old. And the one on the right is a 30-year-old version of me. So that was a 10-year transformation. But that took a lot of trials and errors. And the reason I'm here right now is to show you that that can be done way before you know it. Like, it can happen literally like 6 to 8 months. Maybe not a physique like this, because that was like a bodybuilder, like a men's physique, body, um, which is like packing a lot of muscle but still looking athletic. But a lot of people will go, like, say, okay, I want a physique like that. Is pretty hard. But the reason I got to that physique was that I never gave up on myself, and I was like pretty fucking consistent. That's one thing that nobody will take away from me. For the past 10 years, my primary focus has been coaching entrepreneurs to get the body they've always wanted. Sitting at 6'2", 220 pounds right now as I'm talking to you guys. Details in every muscle and a physique most men are jealous of. Not like in a bad way, but people are literally like looking at this physique and they're like, I want to achieve something like that. And it's a good thing. It's like seeing a rich person and you're like, I wanted to have that life. But being who I am, it's possible. Like, it will take years for you to build a physique like this, but I want to show you that it's possible for you to change your life way faster than I did. Okay. So I know a thing or two about getting jacked and staying jacked. I've been doing this for too long. So you're gonna see more of my clients below, and you see like that everything that I know worked with other people. Okay. So I'm extremely passionate about this lifestyle because it's truly the key to unlocking the highest levels of your potential. Because of that, I pour my all into my clients so they can get the results they've always wanted. I literally like live for this. Like, sometimes my wife has to stop me and tell me, you're working too much, you're helping too much already. Like, I have to stop. Not that that she doesn't care, but she's like, like, stop for a second, I need to focus. But this gives me like satisfaction. Like, I feel happy helping others. So okay, let's go to the next part. What most people try, bulk cycles. People are like all over the place. They do this like, like in 2 months, 1 month bulking, the other month cutting, or cutting for a month. Oh, I look like shit already. Let's bulk again, and it's that yo-yo diet. Never works. Keto or zero carb diets, extreme fasting, cookie cutter programs, copying your friend's program and trying to apply it to yourself. That's completely fucked up. That's why you've been taking years to achieve a decent body. Like, imagine, like, I'm pretty sure, like, most of you, like, you show up in the gym, the person in the reception, they're saying, do you train? Do you work out? Imagine, like, getting that type of question. Like, that shouldn't be a question. People should, like, look at you and be like, oh, okay, how long have you been training? You look great. That type of comment. Not like, do you train? Do you even lift? Do you even lift, bro? Like, no, that shouldn't be a question at all. Like, your body will change and people will compliment you like everywhere you go. Why they don't work? Results are mild, unsustainable, unsustainable, and most entrepreneurs revert to their old ways or end up worse. I knew there had to be a better way, and after years of refining my approach, I found it. So stay tuned. Miss Sofia, full blown transformation. So let me pull my camera down again, uh, because I gotta talk about this woman working again 12 to 15 hours a day, leading a team and building her company. Okay, so she went from 154 pounds starting weight. Sofia carried an extra 20 to 25 pounds of fat. What little muscle she had was hidden beneath it. She had no idea what exercise to do, how to eat, or where to begin. So I helped her know, like, understand what she was there for, like the purpose. Okay, she found me through her cousin. She learned. I made sure she knew exactly why she was there for, the whole purpose of it. She trained 4 times a week. Okay, only 4 times a week, and she was able to change and transform her body. Her nutrition, I'm gonna show below, and a lot of things changing her life. Her sleep, no phones before bed, for example. Like, I gave proper macros for her: protein, carbs, fats, everything appropriate for her lifestyle. So she was able to achieve this. 22 pounds lost in 120 days. Okay, 120 days. That was even less than what I proposed to her, which was 180 days. Pure body fat dropped. She gained a solid frame of muscle and looked like a completely new person, all while running a company, enjoying food with her family. Her family is something that was extremely important to her, so she didn't want to, like, like, people are so afraid that they're gonna have to miss out on, your dad's barbecue, family events, and all of that crap. At the end of the day, like, it's okay to say no. It's okay, you don't have to miss it. You can still go and, you know learn how to say no. Like, no, I don't want this. I have a purpose. I have a goal. But you can't. I'm not saying don't have it, but it's okay to say no sometimes. If you truly wanna change your body, sometimes you wanna be like, no, I'm okay. I don't want it. Not like people, like, come up with a slice of cake. You're like, oh, it's gonna be disrespectful to them if I don't take this slice of cake. No, it's gonna be fucking disrespectful to your needs, to your goals. You're kind of like just cheating on everything you're doing. Like, if you're not supposed to have it, like, if you're okay, if you're already ripped, it doesn't change anything. But if it's gonna ruin, like, how you feel mentally, like, why are you fucking eating that slice of cake? Just fucking say no. It's gonna help you, like, you're gonna feel really good about it. Like, you're in power of, like, of yourself, of your body. Like, it feels great, trust me. Once you do it, you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. and she has 3 kids. So obviously, she wanted to take her kids out for dinner, for lunch, like enjoy her life. So she was able to do all of that, and then she still put on like those, what is that, like 6 packs, almost 8 packs, after having 3 kids. Isn't that crazy? Like, you're gonna say, oh, like, what was she taking? No, she wasn't taking anything. Natural physique. This is a natural physique, nothing crazy. You can even see by her legs. Her legs weren't like huge, nothing insane, but like putting on abs, like shoulders, having nice biceps, having like crazy back. It's like insane. Like her backs, I could literally see every freaking muscle. Like, it was scary, like alien shit. You know what I'm saying. But anyways, let's go to the next part of this slide, which is like what she told me when she came to me. She was like, she was a little lost. She didn't know exactly how my method worked. So people were a little scared. Like you're probably watching this and you're like, oh, does this shit actually work? Yeah, it does. And my goal at the end of the day is to be lean but not skinny. I want to have muscle but not big. Obviously, she didn't want to look like masculine. She wanted to, still look like a muscular female, and not have like her voice changed. She didn't know. She didn't know what could change, because all people hear about, oh, I'm gonna start getting so huge and my voice will change. No, you're not taking fucking steroids. Nothing will change. You're gonna gain muscle, and it's not gonna be overnight. You don't like the way you look, you think you're getting too big and you're a woman, just fucking, like, train less, less volume, less weight, like, don't focus on that body part too much, because it doesn't happen overnight. It's not even like that. Nobody's gonna be like, I'm too big. No, you're gonna look great, like, as a woman, and everybody will give you compliments. Don't worry about it. You're gonna be so happy, because everybody that does have it, and naturally, they're so fucking happy about it. My goal at the end of the I want to be lean and have muscles but still look feminine, just like what I told you guys. Nothing like a female bodybuilder. She didn't want to be uh, an open women's bodybuilder. I want to still be athletic but not be skinny. Like, she also didn't want to be like me over there in the first picture when I was 19, 20 years old. Lean, not skinny, toned and sexy, athletic and feminine. Those were the things that she came up with, and I was able to deliver that. That makes me like even more passionate about this job, and that's one of the reasons I never want to stop. I want to coach people for the rest of my life, because I think there's nothing better than changing, transforming people's lives mentally, spiritual, spiritually, and physically. Like, there's nothing better than that. And when they come to me, they're like, oh, I closed a huge deal, and I also got a compliment from the other person, like the client even compliment me and close a huge deal with me. Like like that person's making money. Her confidence will be like over the roof, because she's getting compliments from it, and she's gonna be like, she's financially being able to help her invest even more on herself, and help her family, help others. Like, she can do whatever, like, they can do whatever they want with the money. But you know what I'm trying, like, to say, like, you, your life will change so much that you guys are not even ready for it. How the shredded method works: the shredded method is broken into two essential phases: the priming phase and the ascension phase, each composed of 3 parts. So as you can see, primary phase 3-4 months, higher reps, lower calories. Ascension phase 2 to 3 months, lower reps, higher calories. Okay. Each phase is strategically adjust training volume, rep ranges, and nutrition to first strip fat, then build a fuller, more muscular physique permanently for the rest of your life. Then you just gotta keep it work, keeping work hard. But you're gonna be so in love with that transformation that you never will want to quit. Okay, so you're just gonna keep working, training hard. That's what most of my clients do, and it's not gonna be different from you. Uh, the three pillars of every phase: training, structured workouts built around intensity, proper form, and smart exercise selection. Okay, every exercise will be built for you, for your needs. Okay, no cookie cutter programs. All right, all within 4 hours per week. Nutrition, macro based eating with whole foods, structured meal timing, and scheduled cheat meals. Okay, no calorie counting required. Main focus with all my clients, it's always been macros. Okay, some of my clients achieved, especially Sofia and Dor, they achieved that physique having 2 cheat meals a week. Okay, it wasn't anything like, people must think it's like something so like restricted. No, it was like actually so easy to follow that if I gave you their program here right now, which I'm actually showing you for free what Sofia did, like you're gonna be like, no, no fucking way, this is way too easy. There must be something else. What's the magic ingredient? That No, there's no fucking magic ingredient. Everything's like actually here for you. Everything that Sophia did is like actually here for you. So we're gonna get to that. Optimize sleep quality that accelerates fat loss, boost boosts strength, and regulates metabolism, the most overlooked pillar. Man, if you don't rest, if you don't focus on recovery, I'm sorry, you're never gonna achieve the physique that you want. Even for your life, you're just gonna, at some point, like it's cool, like, oh, I'm hustling, like I'm not sleeping, whatever. But you know, the bill will come. Like we say in Brazil, the bill will come to you, and you're gonna have to pay at the end of the day. So you're gonna have to pay for the damage that you created through all these years of not of no proper recovery. Okay, so make sure you guys rest, sleep at least 6 to 7 hours. That will change like tremendously. Like that will change your life 100%. I can guarantee. Try that, and you will understand what I'm talking about. Training, the foundation. Okay, so let me move myself again so you guys can see this page. Most entrepreneurs enter the gym making one or all of these mistakes: training with no intensity, using correct form, and making poor exercise selections. A lot of people do this. The reason this is wrong is simple: it doesn't work. Okay, your body needs to be told to build muscle. It needs a stimulus, and intensity is the direct gateway to that stimulus. Sophia was nowhere near her max intensity, and the lack of muscle definition showed it. As you guys can see in that picture, no muscle definition, a little bit of belly fat. A lot of you are like that, skinny fat. You're not even fat. You're not even big, you know, but you have that belly fat. And how do you get that belly fat gone? You see in the next slides. Okay. Intensity, heavier weight, higher reps, less rest, more tension. Tell your body to respond and adapt. You squeeze your grip, push the ground away hard, and force perfect reps until you physically can't. Okay, this is something I tell most of my clients. Like, you need to train with intent. Like you're like holding a barbell, you gotta like grasp it, like tie me, like you're gonna like fucking destroy the barbell and bend it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta like really grab it and work with a purpose. Always train with a purpose. You're always gonna go far if you know exactly what you're doing. Selection, the right exercise on the right days, is structured to hit every muscle group efficiently within 4 hours per week. Okay, so everything will be done within those 4 hours. By the way, I grabbed my arm so hard to show you guys that it's fucking hurting right now. Like, I think I went too hard. Let's go to the next slide. The training is split. Okay, primary phase, Sofia went through higher reps, 12 to 24 reps, lower weight, 3 days on, 1 day off. That's what worked for her. So day one, she was training legs, calves, abs. Day two, back, biceps. Day three, chest, shoulder, triceps. Day four, glutes, legs, abs. Okay. So obviously, like, she's a woman, so there was a lot of focus on the lower body. Okay. Obviously, more than the upper body, but she still got to do back, and she still got to do chest, shoulders, triceps, basically like full upper body, but divided into 2 days, so it's not too long, and she got more benefits from it, right? Structure, large muscles. So basically, like, the structure is on this side, which is like 3 to 4 exercises, 4 to 5 sets, 12 to 25 reps. Also, like, same large exercises, large muscle groups, like 3 to 4 exercises, and small muscle groups, 2 to 3 exercises. Large plus small pump work. So 3 to 4 sets, to 12 to 25 reps. That's what she was doing. High volume, exhaust the muscle. Okay. So that was the primary phase. Ascension phase, lower volume, lower reps, 6 to 10 reps. So she was lifting, like, higher weights, so heavy loads, 2 days on, 1 day off. Because I don't know if you've done that before. Maybe some of you have done this before, but when you train with higher weights, even doing less reps is very demanding on the body. So, like, that's why she wasn't trained 2 days, 3 days straight. Pardon me. So she was training 2 days, 2 days on, then rest, and then two more. Okay, so that was how her training was divided, and then short rest for 2 days and come back the next week, like, going hard. Okay, so after that, so after we went to the first primary phase, ascension phase, she was training starting with glutes, legs, calves. She wanted to grow her glutes even more. So glutes, legs, calves, back, shoulders. Okay, back is pretty hybrid, so you can mix it up. You can add chest on that day, like, you can add just arms. We decided to do back and shoulders because, again, they combine together, so that was great. uh, and glutes and arms, and legs and abs. Okay, large muscle groups, 3 exercises, 2 to 3 sets, 6 to 10 reps. Large, 3 exercises, small, 3 exercise plus small, 2 exercises. Okay, small, 2 exercises, 2 to 3 sets, and 6 to 10 reps. Okay, max poundage within 6 to 10 rep range. Okay, so not a lot of reps, but, like, very heavy loads. Okay, like, she learned the form. She was able to perform all these movements with perfection. So she was able to increase the weight, go hard, and build that density, that hardness in the muscle. So that's one of the things that made her muscles pop, because she was going really heavy. You know what I mean? Let's go to the next slide. Okay, cardio. How was Sofia doing it? Like I said, she was working 12 to 15 hours. So I wasn't telling her, like, okay, you gotta do another 30 minutes of cardio after every session of like, fuck, no. That's way too much, and she wouldn't do it. She wouldn't commit to this. So Sofia has a dog, okay? So what I told her, she had to walk that dog. So she had to walk the dog 3 times. 3 times a day. Okay, or sometimes she could only do mornings and evenings. So the smarter approach, I'm gonna tell you guys this. So it was basically what she was doing, but walking while walking the dog and playing, giving quality time to her pet, which is incredible for many of you, right? 4 10-minute walks beats 40 minutes of straight cardio every single time. You split it into segments that fit your lifestyle. Sofia never did over 1 hour of cardio total, and split it into 4 to 5 easily daily segments. Okay. So besides like doing that with the dog, sometimes like on the weekends, like we would just like divide it, like, like go with the dog, go with the kids, like I I made sure she had everything like fit into her lifestyle. So it was so easy for her because she was doing cardio when walking the dogs, when walking with her kids, and at her job, more even more steps. So she could work. She her job is active. Like walking, doing like walkthroughs. So that worked for her. She was walking more. Like those big, huge warehouses. You just walk a little bit more, and you get your cardio and your steps done for the day. Why it works: daily low intensity movement keeps your metabolism active without taxing your recovery. It fits seamlessly into any entrepreneur's schedule and compounds over time into significant fat loss results. So it's easy, okay? Like, just go outside right now and walk for 10 minutes. Do it again after 5 hours. Do it again after 5 hours. You already walked for 30 minutes. It's not that hard. Let's go to the next slide. Nutrition, the real truth. Okay, most entrepreneurs either eat aimlessly, aimlessly, or yo-yo between extreme methods: fasting, cutting carbs, carnivore, vegan. The result: they gain fat easily, lose it temporarily, and always gain it back. It happens all the time. People lose a little bit of weight. It's like they're using some type of drug. They lose a little bit of weight and they don't know what the fuck they're doing, and they gain everything back. This shredder method, my method that I created over these 10 years, focuses on three main aspects of nutrition: macros, like I said, meal selection, and meal timing. Plus, it strategically scheduled cheat meals. Critically, calories are never counted, macros are, just like I explained to you guys before. So stay with me. It's getting interesting, even more interesting, because the nutrition, a lot of people are like, training, which exercise should I do, which this and that, like how much cardio, blah blah. Focus on your nutrition as well. Like that's like, it's working like within, you work the within inside your body first, and then work the outside. You're gonna feel a lot better. Trust me, I've been doing this for so long. I've eaten so much ice cream in my life. I've never been fat, never been overweight. So I've like eat like, some days waiting for my cheat meal, I would eat like, have a burger, ice cream, even ice cream together, and after I would be like, this tastes like shit. I don't want to put that crap into my body. I want to feel good about myself. There's a lot of food out there. It's fun to eat once in a while, but like, guys, you're just tricking your brain. You're just like keeping your body addicted to something that is not even doing good for your body. Like, it's not bringing you any, like, what, like a 10-minute satisfaction, and then you like hate yourself. You look at yourself in the mirror and then you're like hanging your belly fat. Like, that's fucking like, you're kind of like, if you're cool with that, just, yeah, maybe like stop the video here right now and go to something else again. But if you truly want to change your life, stay put. And let's talk about Sofia's starting macros. So she started, so protein daily intake 140 grams, the foundation of muscle retention and growth throughout the both phases. Okay, so we barely never changed her protein take. What we kept changing was like carbs, which we'll talk about it below. So 130 grams carbs daily, starting carb intake during the primary phase, adjusted downward as fat loss progresses. 50 grams fat daily, consistent fat intake maintained across both phases for hormonal health. Okay, the baseline is different for everybody, but can be solidified within 1 to 2 weeks. By end of primary phase, carbs drop to 100 grams day. In ascension phase, carbs rose to 180 to 220 grams day to fuel muscle growth. Okay, so as you can see, like it started at 130, it dropped to 100, and then when she was in the ascension phase, we even elevated to 180 to 220 grams of carbs a day to fuel the muscle growth, right? Like she was getting, like, her muscles were getting bigger the way she wanted, and she was like muscular but still had that look, beautiful look, feminine look. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Meal selection and timing. Whole food, whole food rules. Every meal must be a single ingredient whole food containing 4 parts: a protein, a carb, a fat, and a vegetable source. Protein: chicken, beef, steak, fish, eggs, whey isolate. Carbs: rice, potatoes, sweet potatoes, oatmeal, bread, fruit. Fats: olive oil, avocado, peanut butter, almond. Vegetables: carrots, zucchini, spinach, broccoli. Sofia's 4 meal structure, she would have 4 meals a day. This is what worked for her. So remember, guys, this worked for her, but it can be applied into your life too. If you guys had the same, like, if you have the same amount of like body weight as Sofia and you have a similar goal, maybe you can use this to, help you get shredded as fuck and get lots of compliments and, feel good about yourself. Try. If it works, it might work. uh Meal one: breakfast. So she was eating 2 eggs, egg whites, bread, banana, spinach. So 31 grams of protein, 56 grams of carbs, 11 grams of fat. So let's just talk about the meals. So chicken, white potatoes, zucchini for meal two. Lunch: her meal three, pre-workout. She used to work out in the evening. So turkey, rice, almonds, and carrots. Okay, meal four, post workout, which was later at night: whey isolate, rice, cakes, peanut butter. Nothing too heavy for the stomach, and this worked perfectly for her. Camera again. Cheat meals built into the system. Okay, instead of snacking all day, a lot of people are always like snacking. Oh, I need a snack, I'm hungry. Because you're not eating properly, like you're not eating properly, you're not consistent with your nutrition. So that's what happens. You're hungry all the time, pardon me. Instead of snacking all day with no structure, we purposefully scheduled cheat meals, which incentivized harder work and made every indulgence far more worthwhile. So twice weekly, 2 scheduled cheat meals per week, just like I told you. Sophia was doing this twice a week. Well, it's not once a week, once a month, every 2 weeks. She did it twice a week, guys. 2 scheduled cheat meals per week is still allowing fat loss while keeping the program sustainable long term. Eat what you love. Sophia could enjoy food with her family without guilt or derailing her progress, okay? Without ruining her progress. Psychological edge, something to look forward to, kept motivation high and adherence consistent week after week. Recovery. Okay, this is the part that a lot of a lot of you fuck up, okay? And Sophia was like actually not doing any of this, and that's one of the reasons she looked like that picture on the left. So recovery, the most overlooked pillar, okay? Pillar number 3. When nutrition is on point and training is hard, if you're still not losing fat at the rate you desire, sleep is the bottleneck. Okay, if you're training properly, your nutrition's perfect, and you're still not seeing results, it's your sleep. Your sleep is the bottleneck. So if you was sleeping only 4 or 5 hours a night because of all the amount of work stress, so we manage all of that. So she was able to change, truly change, from the inside out. Remember what I told you guys, and it was causing her to hold onto body fat. Stop eating 1 to 2 hours before bed allows digestion to complete and signals the body to shift into recovery mode. Okay, no phone or bright light 1 hour before bed. Right now I have this lighting here, I have my computer here. Imagine me doing this like before bed. My sleep will be like traumatizing, like no nightmares, because you're not even able to have dreams or nightmares. If you have a terrible sleep, you're not even gonna have any of that, because it's gonna last, like, you're not even gonna have a deep sleep. So no phones, okay, before bed. Eliminates blue light disruption to melatonin production for deeper sleep. Okay, exactly what I just told you. Cool room temperature. Okay, if you're hot, like man, back home, back home we had no AC. We didn't even have like a fucking fan, and we had to open the windows full of mosquitoes, and like we would have like a terrible sleep. People from South America, they can probably like relate to what I'm saying. But it's crazy, like so hot in there, and you can't even sleep. Now I sleep with cool room temperature. It feels nice. I wake up, like you're a little cold. It's not like freezing, but I hate cold either. Like I don't even like. I come from Brazil. I don't love cold, but I want a cool room temperature so I can have a proper sleep. That's optimal sleep temperature for deeper, more restorative sleep cycle. So keep that in mind. Okay, keep that room like nice and cool. Okay, what better sleep did for Sofia? Once Sofia went from 4 to 5 poor quality hours of sleep to 6 7 quality hours per night, the results were outstanding. Okay, outstanding. uh, she started dropping fat rapidly, and her gym strength skyrocketed. Like she was like lifting so much more after that. Was like, it took a while for her to change, because it's not gonna change overnight. But after a month, I noticed like she would send me videos like lifting way more weight, like way better form. Like you could like see in the video that she felt like she was way more concentrated, like she was able to focus on those things way more. So like guys, you have like people underestimate resting and recovery, and this is one of like it's huge. Okay, so I'm gonna show you a little bit more like how that can help you change as well. So if we go back here, sorry. Okay, more energy. Okay, dramatically improve daily energy levels and mental clarity. 40%, 6 to 7 hours, quality hours, up from 4 to 5 broken hours, a complete sleep overhaul. Lifestyle, 100% lifestyle impact, better metabolism, regulated appetite, and improved overall quality of life. Okay, so when you sleep more, you're gonna like see it for yourself. Try to do it for a week, and you're gonna realize how much better you're gonna feel throughout the day. I'm not even kidding. Sleep is directly related to fat loss and muscle growth. It's not optional. It's the cornerstone of the entire method. If you're not focusing on recovery, like forget about it. Like close this page right now. If you think you're not even gonna sleep like 6 to 7 hours, like honestly, give up. Actually, don't give up. Like, it's, stay here, because maybe that will change up later, but it will work for you. So keep in mind that you're gonna have to change your sleeping habits in the future if you want to achieve optimum results. All right. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. We're almost done, guys. Thank you for staying with me throughout this video. Like, if you made to this part, it means you really care about your physique, and you really care about transforming your life, and this is one of the reasons I'm here, like, taking my time of the day, like, away from, other clients, my family, to build this for you guys and make this so you can apply some of this to your routine and change your life for good. Okay. Duration, 90 to 120 days. The goal is to become as lean as possible, prime the metabolism, and get fully acclimated to the training program. This creates a hypersensitive sponge like state in the body, the prerequisite for the ascension phase. All right. So training volume, 12 to 24 reps, 3 day on, 1 day off, 4 days a week. Nutrition macros. These are the macros for Sofia, but in my, again, if you guys are the same size, the same, about the same weight, this might work for you perfectly, for you to get shredded even before summer. We have 90 days until summer. Maybe you don't have enough belly fat that you're gonna look even better for summer. Nutrition macros: 140 grams protein she had, and then 130 carbs to 100 grams to lose body fat. Right, that was the primary phase. 50 grams fat, 4 structured meals. Recovered habits, like she went from like 5 broken hours a night to 6 to 7 sleep hours, to 6 to 7 hours sleep. No phone before bed, cool room temperature. Remember the cool room temperature, guys. It's gonna change so much. The ascension phase, full picture. Duration, day 91 to 150. This is where the real shred happens, because the body is now in a depleted, hypersensitive state. Even mild adjustments to macros and training produce dramatic muscle building results. Like sometimes I would change like 20 grams like of carbs on her diet, and then the next week her body will like change completely, like, because she was becoming so dry, her skin was so close to her muscle, that was insane. Like, just changing a little bit of carbs will make a dramatic transformation in her body. So training lower volume, 6 to 10 reps, 2 day on, 1 day off, heavier weights. Okay, 140 grams protein, carbs increased, 100 grams to 100 sorry, 100 grams to 180 grams to 220 grams, uh 50 grams of fat. Okay, result: fuller, leaner, more muscular physique. This red transformation by switching from high volume to high reps to low volume heavy weight, and simultaneously increasing carbs. Just like I was saying, like we were like increasing the weight, but also I was giving her more carbs. Her muscles were like filling, so she looked better and better each week by each week. Okay, Sophia's body grew into a fuller, lean, and more muscular frame. I essentially tricked her body into rapid muscle growth. Okay, so it was like became like easy after, like, like the second month, like, also, like, she, because she did everything I told her, like, she was able to achieve this under 6 months. Otherwise, like, it wouldn't work, guys. It never works for those clients that start something but they're not really willing to not sacrifice, but you're actually doing something for your life to get the benefits from in the future. Like, it's focusing on longevity. Like, maybe some of you, like honestly, look at your parents and ask yourself if you want to be like your parents. Your parents might not even be walking properly, or unfortunately they're on a wheelchair. Like, I hope not, but this is like how life is. And sometimes, like, we don't need to follow the same path as our parents or family members. So keep that in mind, guys. We're also focusing on longevity, living better, feeling better about ourselves, not falling into like crazy depression. No matter what you go through right now, just think about it. You're not the only one. Like, if you guys like go to my Instagram and see my life, everything might look perfect, but it's because I'm a leader, and I'm like leading you, all of you guys, to do better, to work better. So I'm showing up for myself, and helping others make me feel great. So maybe go help somebody else. Let's see how you feel. And, like, help yourself first so you can help others. But, like, don't give up on yourself, because this is the time to change, guys. All right. Don't wait longer than that. The macro shift, primary ascension. So primary starts 140 grams protein she had, 130 grams of carbs, and 50 grams of fat. Okay, so primary and phase. She had 140 grams of protein, 100 grams of carbs. So we lowered 30 grams of carbs, and everything kept the same. We just kept playing with carbs. Okay, throughout those 6 months, that was basically it. So protein we never changed, but as you can see on the ascension part of this of this video, the ascension part, like, she had 180 grams of carbs, and some days we went up to 220 grams of carbs. So carbs is what you need for energy. Like, carbs turn into glycogen, and that is the primary energy source that your body will, like, grab when you're training. So that energy is coming from all that carb that you put into your body. But keep in mind, the leaner you are, the less glycogen you're gonna have in your body. So keep that in mind. So protein stays constant throughout. The key lever is carbohydrates. Carbs are strategically reduced during the primary phase to maximize fat loss, then significantly increase the ascension phase to fuel clean muscle growth and now lean physique. So basically, guys, protein stays constant throughout the whole process, the shredding method, basically. So I have more transformation. So after talking about Sofia, great job. She did great. Okay, so you guys know a little bit more of what I did to Sofia, and then similar things to these guys right here. And I want to talk about that guy in the middle right there, Joao. Crazy story, and I'll tell you in a second. So here are a few more examples of entrepreneurs coached through the shredder method who still use it to this day. Uh, Junior, full physique transformation using the shredder method, is still using the system today. Junior is 53 years old now, and look at this transformation. This is a 10-year photo difference. Like, Junior, like, he used to not even take pictures. Like, after like a few years of not looking great, he kind of like stopped taking pictures. Now this guy, every barbecue, he wants to take his shirt off and show his, beautiful physique, because that's what this is all about. Like, you're so confident. Like, this is like how I helped this guy get to. Like, he got to a state that he feels so proud of himself that now he wants to show that body. But look at the body on the left. Like, for many of you, like, that's not even bad, which is not even that bad. But there's no muscle definition as the one on the right. There's some extra belly fat right there. His legs were, like, definitely worse because when we started training legs, like, he started, like, seeing that muscle, like, definition in the legs, even though they're covered with the shorts right now. But great job, Junior. Did great. 53 years old, guys. It's not a 20-year-old. But now we're gonna talk about a 17-year-old client that was a gamer. Like, this guy was a gamer. As you can see, like, he's literally like playing video game, and that was all his life. Unfortunately, he didn't have the proper nutrition guidance, like, probably growing up. So he got to that at 17, like he was like 300 pounds. uh, and I helped him lose 75 pounds within 8 months. Okay, so that took 8 months for João to lose 75 pounds. And basically what we did was focusing on his macros. Like we kept protein a little bit of the same protein we changed, and he's got lighter. We we increased the protein a little bit as he also gained muscle mass, but it kept around the same, just like same idea as Sofia. The fats were about the same, like not too high, like mid. But João was able to like change his physique like drastically. Like look at him, like one picture he's not even looking at the camera because he's so shy, and then the next picture this guy is like flexing, doing like double biceps, like he's so in love with his transformation, his new life, that you can see like through pictures that he's so much more confident. And he was only 17. Imagine a 17 obese kid. Like it's tough, man. Like you don't want to run. Like he was training literally twice a week and he still hated it. But I helped him. I didn't make him. Like he wanted this, but I helped him like get to 3 workouts a week. He had to do that extra cardio by himself, like in his condo's gym, and he was able to do that by himself, and that was great. But most of that weight loss didn't come from just weight training. He focused. This guy loved dieting, but hated moving until he got those 75 pounds like off his body. Then he was feeling more agile, more active. Then he wanted to play soccer again. But everything was hard for this guy. And yes, guy, I'm so happy that I transformed João's life. And look at this guy. Yeah, beautiful 75-pound transformation. Lost a lot of weight there. And lastly but not least, Kevin. He is actually one of my best friends, and he trusts my work in the beginning of my journey as a trainer, nutrition coach, fitness coach. He believed my work, and he actually like did the fucking process of focusing on his macros and um, focus on his training. And look at this, zero to hero transformation, compliments every day, results that last forever. And again, another picture that the guy looked 10 times less confident than he looked on the right picture. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just me because I know him and I know what he went through to get to that physique. And if you look, it's just like he already had beautiful chest already, like by any means, like great chest. Arms were already like decent, but no muscle, like no arm definition. Abs, the abs weren't like even there. And traps, like his trapezius, like here, like looked great, but like way bigger, way more defined on the second picture. And that like and the guy still has like he has a better physique now, but because he's been training for like over 10 years as well, and he's consistent with his diet, training, and now like that guy can, like if he wants, he can teach others how to do that, because he's been through that process for so long that literally he can like also help others if he wanted to. Like Kevin is that type of guy, and I'm like great friend, and he helped actually me like start my business. I use like my transformation and his transformation when I started my business to to basically tell other people that I know what I'm doing. So I'm glad you got to this part of the video. I keep it real, and it's not easy, but everything's possible. Okay, everything is possible if you have a structure, if you have a plan. You're gonna follow, you're gonna achieve it. Like there's no way, like I said it previously in this video, if you do exactly as I tell you to do, there's no way you're not gonna achieve success. Okay, we're on the road together to greatness, and thank you for getting to this part of the video. Let's go to the next slide because there's a little bit more that I want to show you guys. So basically, the feedback loop, why results compound. We're gonna talk just quickly about get ripped, lose fat, build muscle, achieve the look, thriving business, better energy, confidence, and clarity, unlock higher entrepreneurial performance. So these guys, especially Kevin, like he was able to like get promoted in his job because of his confidence. But confidence comes like within, and also comes like with the way you look. Like most people when they look it, like guys go to the fucking beach and they don't show their bodies because they don't like what they look like. That's the honest truth. You know, like you're on the beach, most people take their shirt off, and vitamin D is fucking healthy. Why are you wearing your shirt off? Because you don't want to get sunburned. Like just put on some sunscreen, stay in the sun for a bit, and then go to the shade. You know, it's not it's not that hard, guys. Like, and people are hiding nowadays when they don't feel good. It's okay to not feel good, but don't let that, you know, carry you over for many years. Like look for a change now, and I can help you. So get compliments, friends, family, and coworkers. Notice the transformation. Never want to stop. The results feel so good. You're gonna feel so good about yourself that the method becomes a permanent lifestyle. You want to do this for the rest of your life. Remember what I said before, longevity. Like you're gonna be 50, 53, like Junior, and you're gonna want to do that for another 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. You know, like if you can do that for that many years, like you're gonna probably do more than than 99% of the people. You know, like it's crazy. Like most people won't give a shit about their health, and that's the sad part of it. And I hope you're different like me, because I want to do this for the rest of my life. When executed properly, intentionally, and with a fundamental understanding of the nuance behind every decision, the results are simply unlike any other method, right? You work hard, you focus on my method, and you get the results. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. This is me. Show day. That was the leanest I've ever been, because like I said, this is not sustainable. Y- I'm not able to keep that physique, even if I wanted to, uh, for the rest of my life. I don't even want this because I felt miserable doing this, guys. Like as a former bodybuilder, you know, like bodybuilders will probably like criticize me, like because I only competed once, but I did it, and I was like smart enough to be like, hey, this is not for me. I don't want this non-sustainable lifestyle for the rest of my life. And I still follow bodybuilding, but guys, this is pretty extreme. Like I was training 5 times a week. I was doing 2 hours of cardio every day, 7 times a week. You know, like I was ready for show day. Like I think, yeah, 6 weeks prior to the show, because I went so crazy with my coach, which it was a smart method back then, because we weren't sure like how my body would react to everything, the diet, training, supplements, right? So we made sure I was ready even before. But you have to sacrifice a lot of things. You're miserable, you're selfish, you don't care about others, and that's not what I want to convey to my clients now. Like they can do, they get really good, maybe not like show day physique, because I don't even work with athletes. The main idea of my offer is like, when you work with me, Coach Kai, if you're an entrepreneur, he's skinny, fat, overweight, or simply sick of not having the physique you want, and you're ready to look great, make the most physical progress you've ever had, and lose 10% of your body weight while packing only muscle in 180 days or less, I'm so no. This part is very important because, guys, I wouldn't even like be putting this out there if I wasn't so confident of my program, that I'm so confident I can deliver these results, that if you don't lose at least 10% of your body weight within 180 days, 100, you have 6 fucking months to do it. Like, like guys, 6 months, you're like, oh, that's nothing. Like, no, guys, it's possible to transform your body. Like, trust me. Maybe not if you're 300 pounds like Joao was, but you can still transform your body. You're not gonna look shredded like me in this picture, or like Sofia or Kevin or Junior, but you're gonna transform your body in a way that you're never gonna want to stop. And by the way, let's go back and like, if you don't achieve that in 180 days, I'll continue coaching you until you do, at no extra cost. I will coach you until you do. But guys, we got to the last part of the slide. And thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with me until the end. Ready to start. Here's your next step. Book a call. Hit the link in the description below and book a call to get a full walkthrough of how the shredding method works for your specific situation. See if it's a fit. If it's a good fit, we'll talk about how to work together. And if we're not a good fit, worst case scenario, we point you in the right direction. I'll tell you what you're gonna need. Uh, if you're an athlete, by any means, like, and you wanna get shredded for show day, I know people that will actually be able to help you, and I'll point you in that direction. But obviously, if you're an athlete, you probably didn't even like get to this part of the video. Um, and I'm blessed to have people like you that actually are looking for help. And if you got to this part of the video again, like, it really means you want to change your life. And go to Calendly, like, book a call with me and let's change your life. Let's talk about your goals. I want to know what you want to look like in the next 6 months, and I'll be more than glad to help you. Get your results, replicate the exact process that worked for Dor, Sofia, Junior, Joao, Kevin in less than half the time on your own. Okay, looking forward to speaking with you soon. So stay tuned for more videos like this. Thank you, guys. Peace.